Good evening.
Ahoy, hoy.
Yeah. Must install the sequential.
So that's what all that noise is.
Sequential install.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good evening.
Why is that open? So, everybody ready for tonight's mayhem?
Why would it be mayhem?
Have you
I
been
meant-
on track yet?
I only meant because it's Taco Tuesday.
It's a good fun track. I love this track.
Oh, I'm sorry, Scar. It is no longer Taco Tuesday for you.
Yeah, it's alright. I had satay instead.
Satay. Okay. Motocross track. Wonder if we're gonna see your fellow countrymen tonight.
Yeah, I think he's a GT3 driver, so a truck like this might scare him a little bit.
He did okay in the Nissan at Alton Park.
Yeah, but this is not something you get on sports car calendars.
No, and that's a shame.
Yeah, the tracks just yeah. Tracks like this have a real character to them.
It's like a go-kart track.
Yeah. Yeah, or as Adrian said, a rallycross. I mean, it's fitting of the landscape it's in. I mean, you can't really fault it too much for what it's doing. Oh, it is loading. How about that?
It's a fun track, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
it's fast.
Need to actually spend some time on it. Ouch. Been a little bit too long since I was here last. Yep. Doesn't actually make me spectate.
This lack of a pit speed limiter has got me about 5 times already.
Right? Yeah, I know.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, especially with a low, low limit in these pits.
Yep.
It makes those.
Well, good
God,
that we're
you are
not
here. Well, some people are pitting. I am one of them. You roped Jeff in.
What?
Oh, is Mike Bell not on yet?
Yeah, I'm here. Hello.
Yeah. You got
What do you-
Jeffrey to show up.
Yeah, I mean, neither of us have anything to do tomorrow. Well, we got ERC to do tomorrow, but so we can't do the Euro time because that clashes with something. But
Yeah, I know. Yeah. We'll figure something out in the future. Is
Yeah.
that pretty standard for ERC? It's been I haven't done any of the weeklies because I
What?
can't.
The ERC.
Yeah.
They moved the day from Tuesday to Wednesday for this season, so that's obviously a benefit for some things, but not for others. So
Yeah.
means that we can do GPV now, but obviously, and then we only find out about this on, after ERC had started. So it's like, oh, well, we've already committed to that.
Yeah, that's no problem.
But we may as well do this
The
one.
extraordinarily late nights,
Well,
early mornings.
I mean, it's not exactly extraordinarily late for either of us.
Well,
It's kind of
it's
the norm.
it's gonna
But
get later.
Both of us are, well, hopefully starting new jobs in the coming weeks. So
Oh, at the same place or?
no, not in the same field, not in the same place, not not even in the same area. But
You just happen to be doing it at the same time.
yeah. So whether we'll
Gotcha.
actually be able to do too much of this, then who knows?
Well, that's a bummer. Whoa. Scar, did you do that livery?
Which one?
The one you're in.
Yeah, it's just a slight edit.
Is that still the grey, the grayer version of the standard car? Grey and red.
He's got a bit of chrome. It only looks gray because
Because
of
I'm
the
on
lousy
potato
weather.
mode.
Well, maybe that too. Possibly.
Yeah, I can't. I don't see chromes. I just see grey.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Well, some of us can't afford a PC that can run more than 25 frames per second at the best of times, so we need to dial everything back. Really
I know your
disappointing.
pain. I felt it before starting the job.
Oh, speaking of pain, I had something click in my head for the other day. Yeah, I'm basically gonna be out of both the 64 and the 24 series on
What?
Saturdays for a long time. I have
What happened?
I have 6 race weekends in a row that I'm doing.
Oh,
Either where I'm driving or where I'm mechanicking, so I'm staying on circuit. So it's like I'm not gonna be taking a 4-hour journey home to do Targa Florio and then take a 4-hour journey back in the morning. Like that's not doing that. And that basically takes me all the way to May because I'm mechanicking at a track up near Liverpool this weekend, and I'm racing at a track in Devon next weekend, racing at a track kind of south of England, then going over to France for the best part of a week to go to a track in France, and then racing up north the weekend after that. So I actually think I might end up getting removed from the modern one because they've got the stupid rule where you can only miss 3 rounds, can't you? And I've already missed 1. I'm gonna miss another one this weekend.
well, I mean, we can talk to George about that, because I mean, life does happen.
I know he straight up said it about Bjorn. Bjorn had to miss a round, and he's like, "Oh, if you miss another one, you're out." Of course, then that means that I'm gonna have the same thing. So, oh well, that's gonna suck.
One by Oliver. Yeah, I think he can appreciate real life racing schedules. Yeah. I mean, like,
If anyone should, then he should. But I don't know. I spoke to him about stuff like that before, and all I get is that I'm doing everything wrong.
well, I mean, you are, but it doesn't mean that you can't. you know.
Yeah, and
Get a
it's not like
little-
I'm, going to a hotel at night either. Like I'm slumming it in the cab of a van every weekend, so it's not like I even have electricity.
Right. I mean, I tell you what, if you lay out what you'll be out, especially since you're on a team, and I mean that really is kind of like the main focus, then you can just either throw that my way or however we want to handle it, and then we can just take it to him and be like, hey, look,
Yeah.
you have some extenuating circumstances, you mind taking a look at this, and then we'll I mean, how many did you say you'd be out?
What? The next 6 in a row I'm gone. So any that fall in the next 6 in a row, and obviously I've just come off of 4 in a row that I haven't been able to make. So I missed both Sebrings. Or I missed the classic Sebring. I missed Qatar. Gonna miss Targa. Gonna miss modern Sebring.
Wow. It is quite a bit.
Well, the bad side, I don't have I don't have a list of mechanicking dates yet. I just, if someone says, "Oh, hey, I need someone for this weekend," I kind of have to jump at it. So I've got till
Right.
May penciled in. Good fun though.
Yeah. I think we just look at it as far as when you'll be out and when you can be back, and just present as is. Son of a bitch.
Why did you say that just as I was spinning?
Oliver is too fast, man. Who was it here? Was it Radicish who had his big
Tarquini.
rollover?
In
Yeah,
the
Tarquini,
alpha,
wasn't it?
yeah. Tarquini in the alpha.
No, on the other side of the track. Or no, was that Croft? That was Croft, I think.
You're
Like
gonna have
it
to
was
narrow it
in the
down.
Mondeo.
Oh, are you thinking of Charlie Cox at Thruxton?
Or no, Thruxton. That's it. Yep.
The
Where was
poor
where was
sod that
Mansell
literally
like-
rolled like 18 times.
Right.
Yeah, that was Charlie Cox at Thruxton.
Yeah, he nearly killed himself.
So, wrong country. Or Keith O'Dore at Donington. Also wrong country. But Gabriele Tarquini had his big role here.
Yeah, that one I remember. I was hoping that it was more than just the DTM, the V6 that ran all-wheel drive. Unfortunately,
In the Quattro.
no, in the Alpha. Whoa.
Log loading finished.
Log loading finished.
That's the point. Are you? Is the broadcasting already?
It is.
Oh damn. Okay. I got a
Oh, yeah.
story, but I can't tell it because it's incriminating. Not of me, but of other people. Very funny story about touring car crashing.
That involved
Which
you?
one? I've been in a few.
Oh no, it doesn't involve me.
Are you talking about the one where I got loaded off at LFM?
No, I'm on about the actual
And
real
Brad.
one.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Modern
yeah,
day?
I know the one you mean.
The The brake failure.
Yes, brake
Yes,
failure.
The brake failure.
What a dude.
Yeah, if someone reminds me when Ross stops the stream, I'll tell that story.
Gotta stop the stream.
Yeah. Well, I can't be talking about that sort of subject matter when it's on the record. It's strictly an off the record conversation.
You got your PR skills ready?
No, that's why I'm double checking and having my one grown up moment of the day.
That's why we've got to get that in quarter some days, aren't we?
Nice. I ripped off an exceptional part of the car.
The only part of the car I'm not okay with ripping off is the front splitter.
Oh no. Oh no. Well,
Punch it, Jerry. Let's see what you got.
hey Ross, how does this actually start? We did try it, but we just couldn't find it.
It's late.
It's entirely
tired.
possible we're stupid. But
When does what start? How does what?
this,
How
how
does
long?
it start?
How long until?
Oh,
How long until
Uh,
quali?
Nothing you need.
It's should be about 20 minutes ish.
Oh, perfect.
Top of the hour.
Oh, fuck.
Radio check.
Jeffrey, are you in the Vectra?
I've done that about 3 times.
Oh shit! Well, that was bad.
Who did a radio check?
I wasn't, so well, infinitely many Mondays last time I picked something else.
My
Lots
goodness.
of John Cleland on the side, and I like Cleland goes for first.
I'm going for first, says Cleland.
Freaking fall asleep in my chair again.
Is it comfy at least?
That's the problem. It's too comfy. It just takes 15 minutes and
We got a beanbag that's like that. Right? We bought it to replace a sofa.
Don't talk about
And-
Jeffrey like that.
Now every time you sit on the beanbag, it's like, oh, this is comfy. You start kind of sinking into it, and then before you know it, you're asleep, and you know.
you're a goner.
Many years have passed. Many important documents have yet to be filed. You know, many birthdays were missed, and then you wake up and everyone's mad at you.
It's just every day. Or it's gonna be once I start this YouTube job.
Yeah, what are you doing?
He's designing and building toasters.
Are you working for Audi?
No, I'm working for a supplier that works with them.
Damn it.
You enjoyed that Audi joke just a bit too much, Ross.
Nothing you need.
It's BF1 Systems, mate. They make steering wheels and not race cars. Do a couple of F1 teeth wiring harnesses and bits and pieces.
There you go.
Going to be an
It's not bad at
engineer
all.
again. It's an upgrade from lawnmowers.
Racing lawnmowers or just lawnmowers?
No, Aggies.
Just lawnmowers. Right on lawnmowers. They're way too tough. Still
Big
just,
upgrade then.
yeah.
Could be better. Could be You work in quality control at a bouncy castle factory.
Like, is that you in front of me? Oh. Well, I apologise for giving whoever this is a heart attack as I handbraked into turn 1.
Is that the fast way in, is it?
No, I just hit the brakes way too hard.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I love the gigantic indicator lights that are in here. Or warning lights, I guess they would be.
Like you lied, it's you.
So I did. Oh no. Had an accident.
He just went flying.
By any chance, is there a car not yet in use?
Peugeot. No one ever picks the Peugeot.
Mine?
And I'm actually correct. Lol. The closest thing being used to a Peugeot is I'm using a Peugeot setup on a BMW.
Mondays and BMWs are pretty well taken. Vectras and Peugeots are.
Why do you say that when there's two Beamers? There's more Volvos than Beamers. Nope, there's the same amount of Volvos as Beamers.
Here, I'll do the update and I'll take a look at what cars are available and we'll go from there.
I like the Vectra.
There are two Vectras, there are two Primeras, there are two Beamers, there are two Volvos, and everything else is a Mondeo, and then nobody picks the Peugeot.
Watch your speed, Jill.
Let me see how ugly this car is.
The
Like the
Ugly on
livery.
the inside or the outside?
the Ultron livery is pretty nice.
Do people not like the Peugeot because it's a Peugeot, or?
It's just a bit big and understeery.
Oh no.
It's front-wheel drive too, isn't it?
Well, everything but the Beamer's front-wheel drive.
I like
For now.
What do you mean for now, Ross? Is that a hint of an Audi?
Aye.
Ford Sierra is getting added. Let's go.
Yeah. I'll drive the Sierra, even if it's crap. I will.
I will
Drive
also
that
drive the
all season
Sierra
happily.
even if it's crap. You use your free car change. Shut up.
I'll lose the point.
You know what I'm surprised hasn't been made? It's the Honda Accord.
It has been. Yeah, he just hasn't put it in yet.
That's a good livery as well.
Which one?
The Thompson
Right.
one, I think 98.
You're gonna have to be more
Yeah.
specific, but the Thompson 98 one's not bad. The Thompson and Leslie 96 one, however, beats the crap out of it.
So,
Oh my god.
both the Vauxhall and the Opel Vectras are in?
In what?
On the server.
They are, yeah.
Okay. Alright. Oh god, those are ugly.
Peugeots.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all sedans. I don't have a favourite one from looks. I just go by liveries, which is why I went Volvo.
Hey Ross,
Yeah.
real quick, this is what Scar's livery looked like on potato mode.
Hang on.
It's a limited time preview because I'm not sure how long I'm staying behind.
I'm getting an okay.
What's wrong
It
with
looks,
it?
It's
It looks-
black.
yeah, it looks sleek as fucking in the grey and black and red, but if it's meant to be chrome, that's potato mode not letting me see it, but it looks cool.
Get closer.
Okay.
Don't
Wow.
hit!
I got told to get closer!
Yeah, get closer. Don't, you
Wow.
know, molest.
And you just sent him on his way.
Yeah, well. That's
Partially my fault, because as soon as they said get closer, I'm like, alright, I'm going to follow the radar and get closer.
So it looks, it's like kind of Audi grey on my screen.
Bad news, guys. There's a Peugeot on the grid.
I'm
There's
pleased with this.
2.
Wait, that's 2?
Yeah, Adrian took one as well.
I'm having a bad day.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
And you had a bad day. Da, ba, da, da.
And given
Oh,
that it's only 10:30 in the morning, and I can already say that, it's not boding well for people.
Yeah.
This-
I've already done one sim racing event today, and it went catastrophically badly.
The steering wheel's on the wrong side.
You will have that. Larger number for brake map is more engine braking, right?
Yeah.
If you put a larger number, the number gets bigger.
What R factor does with the number, nobody knows.
Well, it is entirely dependent on, well, I shouldn't say entirely, but it's heavily dependent on the modder.
Yep, you can go negative or positive and decide which way to go.
Did you know negativity has the same amount of letters in it as positivity? It's all a matter of perspective.
Oh my god. Oh, it's terrible. What happened to this?
What, me trying to be motivational?
No. I did a small damper adjustment and I think it's like they don't exist.
Wrong way.
They may have fallen out.
I'm still on the same setup as I did at Alton. I've just changed the gearing. Still the
Yeah, me too.
Peugeot setup.
Yeah, I'm starting to think they forgot to put oil in the Nissan's dampers.
Yeah, for some reason everyone at the Euro race thought I was joking that I was running the Peugeot setup on the Beamer.
I didn't think you were joking. I knew because you're too fucking lazy to make a setup. So you just took Dan's Peugeot setup and went, yeah, I'll do. I'll just drive around this crap.
Yep.
That seems reasonable.
It is
No,
like
Adrian.
7,000 years of touring car experience.
Why attempt to engineer a problem out of existence when you could just drive better?
Because I can't just drive better, and my only skill in driving is engineering.
Yeah, well, not, mine isn't, so...
It's good to see those two worlds come together.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's the dumbass engineer and the dumbass racing driver making a dumbass team.
Together we make a whole idiot.
And together we make bad life choices.
I don't know, I'm very good at my both. I actually took a job this time instead of turning them down.
True, and I got a cart.
That's a
I
good
thought you
life
had
choice.
3 of them already.
I do.
So you have a 4th?
No. No, they were all good decisions.
Two individual good decisions.
Did it again.
Stupid slimy bastard.
Man, I remember when I tested the 2023 mod here. That was a good Peugeot. This Peugeot, not so much.
Why did you test that here?
It sounded like a really good place.
I mean, the thing barely even can sit on any part of the track with all 4 wheels touching the ground.
It was the fastest car that I tested here. It was quicker than the Porsche at the time. It was quicker than everything else. Oh, that's right, I gotta stop and
Me too.
Oh god. No, I've had an accident.
go. Yeah.
Sorry.
dumb. I took the fuel light and I'm going slower.
Probably spending too much time in the air.
Oh, speed limit's not available in this vehicle.
Oh yeah, I've had plenty of those speeding limit penalties already.
I am also going slower, Mike, so. This is not the first time this has happened to me, though.
Yeah. Fun.
Agent, are you committed to this car?
I probably should be committed to something, but at the moment I just don't know. Probably, I don't know.
Because I'm really tempted to switch to the BMW.
No, don't. It's not. It's not as fun as you'd think.
Pretty easy to drive, though. You can get away with a lot in that car.
That's a little bit better.
Might be qualifying on full fuel, because I am struggling.
I did
Aw,
that
man.
last week.
Why won't my DRS engage?
Nice fun again.
It's a sticky button. You have to hit it.
Damn, goodbye 4/10.
My rear tires will always be cold.
Damn.
Man, I bet if you guys would have put the steering wheel on the right side, there wouldn't have been so many penalties last week.
Well, some of the cars have that option. The Mondeo, the Peugeot, and technically the Vauxhall.
The Peugeot has that option?
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends which car you take, because they got the Euro one or the British one.
Alright, Daddy's getting a new car.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the driver's brief, if everyone will come off the track. Normally I'll let you all on there, but we have important announcements. So please exit the track, head back to the pits for the driver's brief.
Locking enabled.
Coming back, Jerry? Oh, there's Johnny Leon. Let's see. Thank you. All right. So, welcome all again to the second round of the Super Touring World Cup. Here we are at Knockhill, the end of our UK tour up in beautiful Scotland, just north of Edinburg. So, it should be good. Please, everybody, stay on Discord. You do not have to talk or have the ability to. You can stay muted if you wish, but please make sure that you can listen throughout the race and qualifying event. However, during those two sections, there is limited talking to just basically things that are going on track, safety calls, that kind of thing. Car stuck down there, whatever. Please do not call out other drivers or carry on a conversation. That is not allowed. Driver aids are whatever is on board, plus you have clutch and auto lift and blip only. We will be doing qualification here in just a moment, and it is 10 minutes open session. Please respect the hot lappers as they come around. If you are on your out lap, just stay out of their way, and then set yourself up for your own hot lap. Race length is going to be 20 minutes for both race 1 and 2. Fuel, tires, mechanical wear, time, and weather are all at 1x. There are no compulsory stops, although we will talk about some pit stops here in a second. Starting procedure is going to be formation standing, so go ahead and follow the car in front. Leave a little bit of gap. You're welcome to warm up your tires, drag your brakes. Just be predictable. Don't be sporadic or inconsistent as you're moving about. So we have a nice clean run up to the grid. As you line up on the grid, you will find your arrow, line up to that, and hold the brake. And then it'll kind of reset everyone's cars a little bit once everyone's there, and you'll get the countdown. Orange zone for Knockhill here is going to be from the start-finish line all the way to turn 6, or the Black Circle chicane. That's the little bit that wants to launch you into oblivion. You're allowed to pass and race as normal through the orange zone, but if you're found at fault for any incidents, penalties will be harsher. Track limits for this track, typically it would be touching the white line. However, because of the nature of this course, we're just going to call all curbs as being fair game. I know I said blue curves, but just to keep things reasonable, it's going to be all curves. However, anything as far as the track cuts go, it is a track cut. So like for instance, at turn 2, as you're coming down through Leslie's, you can't just haul off on the left side and basically shortcut that. That is legitimately a cut, and you will be caught for it. But everything else seems to be pretty much on par. So if you're running along the curbs, fully on the curbs, then you won't get a cut. And those are allowed. Pit entry and exit. Make sure that you treat those as a solid line. We are going to have some penalties served within the first 3 laps, and because of the very short nature of this track, it's possible that you might see some cars coming out, or if there's some damage, somebody's getting that worked on and then coming back out. Just make sure that as you're coming out, don't dive into traffic, and if you see someone coming out of the pits, make sure that you're not just slamming into them. Shouldn't be an issue. Haven't seen really many issues as been racing along here in practice, but just be conscious of one another and should be okay. Remember that pit lane speed limit is enforced. There is no limiter. There is no ghosting. Anything you can see, you'll hit. And 60 kph is not very fast at all. I do recommend having your auto headlights and wipers enabled. We are not going into darkness here. However, it is fairly dark, and you know how our Factor 2 is. So make sure you have those on auto, or be very quick to turn them on if you choose not to use auto. Blue flags, very simply, treat blue flag drivers like any other car, except blue flag drivers may not use defensive lines against faster passing cars. Both drivers have responsibility for executing a clean pass. Be consistent, play nice. And of course, follow the CMS Golden Rule of Racing. If you gain advantage through contact or through a track cut, please yield that advantage by returning the position or slowing to negate the advantage gained. Talk about a little bit more of that in a second. Now, of course, if your race was affected by another driver and you feel the situation needs reviewed by race stewards, please submit an IRR, incident race review request. via the IRR Discord link in the CMS Discord channels and the links channel. We do have some outstanding penalties to be served. All drivers must serve those within the first 3 racing laps. So you must start the race, must take the green flag off the grid, and then within 3 laps you must come in to serve that penalty. For those of you who are doing stop and goes, you must do so at the end of pit road, not in your stall. Do not go to your stall. So go down to where the pit road line is. It's a little bit crowded there, so make sure that you're a little bit to the left. And if there's somebody already there, just line up behind them, and we'll form a bit of a chain if you've got that there. I don't think there are a huge number of people, so it shouldn't be a problem. Just be cautious, and be conscious that there still is a pit road speed of 60 kph. Don't ever forget. If you yes, I see.
Sorry.
If you are stuck and your car isn't dead, don't escape. Control Delete and come back in. You might be down some laps, but you'll at least be able to score some points, and of course set your position for race 2 if that happens in race 1. If you hit escape, your race is over. There is no coming back. There will be no pit box check because there won't really be much need for pits. And as kind of a note coming off of last week, obviously there were quite a number of IRRs that happens. A lot of them were for the starting laps within the orange zone. It's very packed. And while touring car is a bit of a contact sport, basically if, all CMS rules will still apply. However, you can think of it as if you end up making contact and you cause somebody to wreck, then there's a good chance that that's going to come back on you. If you knock somebody off, just redress, let them back by if you've taken advantage, if you're sending them on their way. I mean, if you don't, then again, there's a good chance that it'll come back to bite you. But yeah, we just want to make sure that everyone has a fair shake at this. Have fun, but let's not ruin anybody's race if we can avoid it. Any questions?
Yeah, I've got a question.
Yes.
So I got a stop and go for last Wednesday's a Euro race. So I serve that tomorrow, correct?
Correct. Yeah. If you are on the Wednesday race for any penalties, make sure you serve those tomorrow if you're going to be here for Knockhill under Becky.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Also, if you have more than one penalty, you have to serve those separately. So you can't just like say you've got a stop and go and a stop and hold for 10 seconds, something like that. You can't just come in and be like, well, I've stopped and I've held for 10 seconds and now I'm going. So there you go. Both of them served. No, you gotta do both independently. I don't know if that's a situation at this particular one, but just in case. There you go.
It's not.
Okay.
I always combine the 2 penalties so they serve together as a
Oh,
total.
okay. All right. I might have been seeing something from the Euro side then.
Somebody has stop and go and no qual. 2 different penalties. So, but that's obviously you don't qualify and then you do stop and go.
Thank you, John. John, our chief steward, everybody. Thank you. Everybody give him a round of applause. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. If there's nothing else, we will go ahead and head to qualification. Away we go. And remember, race 2 is going to be a full reverse grid. So where you finish here, it's going to be flip-flops. We'll just hop back to a warm-up session. And while I do that, it'll be a maximum of 10 minutes, but we'll cut it short if everybody's back and ready to go. And go in for race 2. So for right now, qualifying, good luck. And remember to respect the hot laps. Okay. Well, congrats to Jeffrey Ellis. We're eking it out. Oliver Day there, first for the Pro-Am, and Alfredo Cabrera, who is very likely going to be spending his last day as an AM. But we will see how this race goes. So, we will have a little bit of a warm-up here. We won't do the full 10 minutes. This will just be 5 minutes. We'll cut it short. But go ahead and pop on your race setup and head on out, make sure things are good. And like I said, at 5 minutes to go, we will go ahead and skip to race.
Is Max in on Discord?
Good question. No. Well,
Mike, I hope you didn't throw up.
Oh no, I did the joke already.
did you really?
Yeah, I wrote in the chat. I said, oh, what's next? I got to vomit. I came back and you're halfway through it.
You know that he's ill because I put half a second into it in calling.
I'm not ill.
Yes, you are, Mike.
No.
Mike, you've been ill for like 3 weeks.
But you are disgusted with yourself.
I mean, constantly. But that's not relevant.
It's irrelevant.
Yeah. I'm not ill, I'm just lightly vomiting.
You're not ill, your body is just making you feel terrible and gradually breaking down.
Yeah, exactly. See, I'm not ill.
Yeah, that cough doesn't give anything away.
My body wants me to be ill, and I'm denying it.
Is that how that works?
Yep.
I've tried that, it doesn't work.
Well, clearly you didn't try it with enough conviction, because it's working for me.
Bye, Goomba.
I think we're fine. I'm in peak physical condition. Mentally, we're not all there yet, but again, that's irrelevant to the point.
Yeah, remember, half an idiot.
Wow.
I mean,
That's how math works.
yep, that's gotta be what, a stern warning for voice chat abuse right there.
It's true. Well, you gotta.
I mean,
I did hear it. John's here too. No, he's not. Never mind.
I'm sorry, I thought the two of you together made one full one.
What?
Therefore,
Who,
you
me?
were half. No.
No, he's the idiot. He thinks I'm sick.
It could be, and hear me out here, because all of the evidence points to that.
Look, sometimes your body just wants something out, and it just does a vomit a few times a day. It's perfectly normal.
Like, you sound like me when I was about 17 years old, and I would wake up with blood on the pillow, and go, oh, that's probably fine. Except it wasn't, it was a problem.
Yeah, see, you have blood on your pillow, and I don't this time, so it's fine.
Hey, he doesn't have blood on his pillow. He's okay. Clearly not sick.
I mean, there's no new blood on it. It's fine.
Is everybody ready to go?
No,
Yep.
I need to adult.
There's not one in my house.
I have no actually idea how much fuel to put in because I can't work out how many laps it's supposed to be.
How do I keep making my car worse?
I
Well,
put
25
30
liters should
in.
be fine.
I'm just gonna
How
put
much?
20. I'm gonna
25.
Put 28 in.
25 will get you to the finish. 30 should
25
cover you
liters or
for
25 laps?
liters. 30 liters will pretty much cover you for all of the races that we're going to be doing. But for this one, 25 will get you there.
Yeah, so then plus the 5-liter fuel sample.
Yeah, we don't. Okay.
Oh, I can't remember.
Was that a rule back in the day?
Yep, that is a rule.
I know it is now, but I didn't think it was for super tourists.
Dude, fuel doping was fucking rife in this era, man. If you could think of a way to cheat back then you fucking did it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean. You could still get away with a lot of stuff until like the mid 2000s.
Like put the lead shot in the chassis tubing, you know, the old basketball in the fuel tank trick. You know, or just go testing an ass and smuggle back a shit ton of weed.
I mean, whatever cheating was necessary.
Exactly.
You sound really healthy.
Yeah, it's that.
Fine.
It's just weird.
This has nothing to do with weed. Suck it, Jeff. You might have qualified on pole, but I've got the racing line into turn 1 and we're neck and neck.
I see COVID, people.
I think Jeff's in peak physical condition, so he'll nail the start.
Jeff is not in peak physical condition.
I have replacement parts.
Are you gonna go, Jeff?
Yes, you may begin that formation line. Oh, apparently the steering wheel is cocked.
I would say, and occupying the front row is less than half a brain cell and under a quarter of a functioning human body. It is all mine because I am in peak condition. Stop laughing, I'm right.
Everyone just picture yourself now the peak physical male form. That is Mike at this moment.
Maybe if he just says it enough, it'll be true.
Exactly.
No, see, every cough is a flex of
positive mental attitude, right? If I believe I'm fine, I'm fine.
Every time he coughs, picture Terry Crews, you know, messing with his pecs. That is what Mike is doing.
I'm
It's called
picturing the
warming
Star
up.
Wars kid.
I wish I could.
Wesley.
Yeah.
So please remember to serve your penalty in the first 3 racing laps, and mind if there is a yellow flag, though it's a local yellow, there is no passing. You should use caution. Good luck, everybody. Have fun.
Yeah, good luck.
Christmas.
too deep. shocker. Oh, this race is going to be long. Can't get that corner right at all, though.
Sorry, Derek.
Ah! I don't know, it's just not braking right.
assume everyone's done. Not sure what's happening there. Well done, Jeff. Oliver Day. Yeah. One moment, please.
I don't know. I almost record photo finish replay of that last lap. It says I lost by 8 1,000ths.
That's close.
I couldn't give second place away enough times, and I thought I had given it away one last time.
I was the same. I did it twice. I was like, oh, that's stupid.
Good fun.
But on
though.
my radar, on my radar, I was actually ahead when we crossed the line, but it says I was 8 1,000ths behind. So,
Oh, that's a discrepancy. All right, one moment while I go ahead and this back here.
That was a good run through the chicane there, Mike. That was fun.
I'm back.
You didn't hear what that said?
No, did someone call me an asshole?
No, I just said it was great fun through the first sector, through the chicane and all
Oh.
that. We were side by side.
Yeah, that was cool. I was obviously
How we
thinking,
didn't take
alright.
each other off then, I don't know.
Honestly, I think us doing that cost me a shot at second, which, all things considered, that was good. But no, yeah, that was good fun. I mean, that was a little tap, but like, fuck, we went too wide through the chicane, which is like a full tilt, barely hang on, single wide, and we went through that too wide like it was nothing. So fair play.
Yeah, good move in the end. I was trying not to leave your room, then I'm like, nah, he's got it.
That healthy cough.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of healthy, Ross, you broke your own rules, my dude.
What was that?
You've not noticed that the pit lane is after the start of a lap, so you pitted for your penalty on the 4th racing lap, you cheeky swine.
Negative.
Well, you can't just say negative. It's not like a positive mental attitude thing. It's an actual thing.
I had taken the start of the 3rd racing lap, and I came in before I completed it.
But the pit lane's after the start-finish line, though.
But I entered pit road before.
But how could
So
you
is
if it's after the pit line? Or after the lap line?
Is it?
Yep. That's why I went in the lap I went in, because I realized that.
The lap count line is really early compared to where the start line is.
The lap count is like a hair before the start of the pit wall.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't actually realize that was where it was.
Is it clear he's to enter pit lane before he crosses the line?
He could still. The pit lane is after the line, JT. I think he did it on the 4th lap.
I think that's going to be up to the steward's discretion there.
I think he should be sentenced to a £10,000 fine for flagrant violation of the rules, donated by him in the name of CMS to a charity for the prevention of random death.
If you actually have a look, the 60 mile an hour, the pit limit line is actually slightly before the start finish line.
Shut up, Adrian.
Not by much, but it is before the start finish line.
We're gonna need an official review here.
Yep. The VAR. No. VAR. Yeah, that's what I said, right?
What?
The slow motion replay.
We'll go ahead and go to the start of race 2 at 5 minutes to go.
I'm gonna investigate.
Oh, sure enough, the white line is about a foot and a half before the start-finish line.
Someone needs to talk to the track modder.
I'm looking at it right here. It's very clear.
So you see, what you're looking at there is actually an optical
Cope,
illusion.
Mike, cope.
No, it's optical illusion.
Mike,
Right
it's
there.
not the white line at Bahrain,
Hang
turn
on,
one.
wait,
You can't
wait.
persuade me. It doesn't
No,
exist.
right, so okay, excuse me, I need a moment.
Microsoft Paint doesn't count.
How
as
much
evidence.
do you need, my friend?
So you see, the line is on my right.
No, that's the
But
grid.
the line is on my left.
That's the grid. You're looking at the grid stall, my friend. There's a black and white line that goes perpendicular to the track.
I forgot that Swingman doesn't work on these mods.
No, it's horrendous.
Either way, Ross is a cheat.
Enforced must run a touring car league every day.
Yep. God, I feel shit. No, I feel fine.
Is everybody back?
No.
Is there nobody who's not here?
I left part of me in the bathroom.
Call out if you're not here.
Hey, Don. Is Don there?
Yeah.
Hey, did you, like, really up your pace after I came past you? Because you stayed, like, 3 seconds behind me for, like, most of the race as I was reeling in the guys ahead.
Yeah, I did. I kind of. I'm more of the chasing the rabbit.
Okay.
You're like that annoying highway driver. I catch up to, I pass, and then they suddenly speed up and match my pace.
Right. No, I got out of a rhythm and finally found my rhythm.
Oh no, I'm
Rhythm
gonna.
is a dance.
Very rhythm track, that's for sure.
Okay. Hopefully everybody came back.
Alright, I'm gonna mute up so that I don't die and disturb everyone. Have fun. Merry Christmas.
Good luck.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
This is a similar view to last week. I don't like it.
Everything should be fine. 20 seconds.
Yeah, there's only a few
Oh.
bins.
Shit and hell, this grid is tight.
Yep.
Bollocks.
At least I don't have a rear-wheel drive BMW trying to take its liberties with me.
Hey, I'm next to you. I could just hard left.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you'll still go into the wall before you get me.
Yeah, that's how good they start.
You may begin formation lap, Alfredo.
So I've got a line of sight to where Mac is, so I just need to get to where Mac is by the time that Mac is.
Alfredo. Alfredo. You may go. There you go. All right, here we go.
Come on, rain.
It didn't actually do much last week. It was a bit disappointing.
Kind of needed to bucket down so it's soaked the track with this many cars.
Nah, I just want it to be a mental hurdle. Oh, we're really checking up here. I don't know what's going on.
We're going 70.
I'm overtaking you. Meow.
Oh man, on a golf cart at Sebring this past weekend, I was making that noise whenever I was passing a pedestrian.
You mean them?
Yes.
Hi, Ross. I make that noise on a bicycle whenever I pass a pedestrian. Like, I'm going down like a 10-12% gradient downhill, just like pretending I'm MotoGP or something.
You know, on my resume, I do put I have passed Bobby Rahal in a go-kart before. His golf cart was slower.
I bet you it wasn't 10 minutes later.
He gave me a thumbs up. My life has been downhill since.
If I remember correct, this is the way to do it.
All right, everybody, good luck.
Have
Nice
fun.
and easy through the first segment.
Careful on the back straight.
believe that's everyone. Well done, Jeff. Jeffrey pulling it off. Where'd Mike Bell go?
He
I got
got a
knocked
frame
off
skip and then got launched into the air by my bonnet.
and then got knocked off about 4 more times after that. So
Scar
the one,
Pope. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna
And
say
Alfredo.
the one with Jeff I can't be mad about, but the other ones I'm not particularly pleased with.
I have no idea how bad I felt. You just suddenly appeared on top of my bonnet, and I was like, well, I've killed him.
Yep. It was so violent as well.
Yeah. I was really
Yeah.
close to you going onto the
I
straight.
was going to apologise, Mike, because I thought it was a bit of bouncing off the curb and stuff that made it hit, but then you just deliberately ran into me after the start finish line so you can get stuffed.
You can get stuffed. We were 3 wide and the guy on my
All
left.
right,
guys.
let's all play nice right now.
I'm playing as nice as I've been played with.
Just do an IRR.
We're 3 wide. If the guy on the left moves into the guy in the middle, the guy in the middle can't get smaller, so the guy in the middle has to move to
No,
the right.
this is
Hey,
well and
you're
truly
on the
after,
right.
let's
this
take
is well
it
and
to the
truly
PMs,
after the
guys.
start
Come on.
finish line. This is at the end of the pit lane, at the pit exit. You already well and truly finished the race, and you dove.
Oh, you mean after the race? Yeah, when I went to stop in the gravel.
Yeah, with my car in the way. Yeah, right.
I touched Don. I didn't touch you.
Bullshit. I'm that bloody blue and white thing that you just ran into.
I touched the back of a Volvo.
Oh, whatever.
All right, guys. All right. Well, so we're Targa Florio next week for the 60 sports cars, and then we are back. I think we're the Italian tracks. Is that right? No. We're at we're in the German tracks. Yes. Nutstorp and Sachsenring. Be the ones after that. Although there is a break in between. Sachsenring, because we will be going to what will we going to? Is that 7 days?
The Big
What's happening?
Kahuna.
April 10th. April 10th. Sure. What's
Long
happening
laps.
on April?
Stand by.
I'm sorry. Long laps.
Think long laps.
April 9th.
Right?
I'm sorry.
No?
I was looking at the wrong days. April 9th.
There you
Because
go.
I was looking at the Euro days. Yeah, so April 9th, I'm sorry, is going to be Spa-Francorchamps. So we're Targa next week, then back for Nutstorp, and then out to Spa, and then we're back for the Sachsenring.
Yeah, we rarely use Nutstorp, right?
Correct. It is very rarely used. I think it might have hit once at NARS, maybe twice. I think DTMs were there, and possibly something else. Same with Sachsenring. I mean, we could have done like Norris Ring or Nürburgring, but I feel like those happen all the time.
Norris Ring is a hoot, especially in something like this.
And I agree, these cars would have been good for him, but the other ones are so rarely used. I felt they could get a good shot. So yeah, well done, everybody. To go back and watch the beginnings of both and do my admin duties and all that fun stuff. But, yeah.
Dude, that race 2 start was legit.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Everyone just checked up and
Mike, you gotta stay your lane, bro.
I did. I went down the middle.
He's
No, you did the creator lane method.
You did the middle last week. You got to stop that.
Okay, you bounced me enough to the left that when everybody checked up in front of you, I went around and passed 3 people on the outside.
It was a lot more than 3 because I got about 5 and you came from behind me to more than 1 in front.
Oh yeah, it was fantastic. I was laughing after that.
He took the Fleetwood Mac line and
Yeah.
drove it up there.
I barely got missed by someone who had the